And I remember your speech from that night. You kind of called out Stone Cold Steve Austin. What was behind that call out? Why you brought him up in your
Well,
acceptance speech?
I brought everything to the Cauliflower Alley Club because Jerry Lawler and Steve Austin did a podcast, and of course Jerry Lawler, we was partners for a long time, and I've known him ever since I've been in the business. And he told Steve Austin, he cuffed that guy right in the ear with his hand, cuffed him in the ear. So Steve Austin jumps up and said, "Yep, he cuffed him right here. I don't believe that he cuffed that guy in the ear." And this, everybody knows me. I don't need to cuff nobody in the ear to knock them off their feet. I guarantee you, I don't even get near there. So I brought a part of John Stossel's deposition to the Cauliflower Alley Club, and Jerry Lawler's out there, and I asked him, you said I had to cuff the guy's ear. Well, I got a copy of the deposition right here where John Stossel said, I never touched his ears. And you ought to watch the tape more than trying to make a name off of me and knocking me. I didn't do it. Yes, you did. You did. And you need to face up to it. And then I asked him how many times I saved his life. And, spectators stuff, pulling guns on him. And I'd come up behind him, take the gun away, and give him a little tap, throw the gun out in the woods, and we take off. But different times I've actually saved his life because he don't like to fight. I don't know why, but he don't like fighting. He act like he does, but he don't. Steve Austin, somebody called him and told him that I was mad at him at the Cauliflower Alley Club. And you know how people talk, especially the wrestlers and entertainers or whatever. They want to talk about anything they can. So I guess they said that I called Steve Austin out. Well, I did. I asked, was he there? And of course, he wasn't there. So time I got home, he called me. My wife said, I bet he called you 15 times, David. Will you call him back? So I waited a couple of days, 3 days, called him back. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Hey, Doc, what's up? Blah, 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 blah. And he said, I heard you were upset with me or we had a problem. I said, yeah, we got a problem. You're running your mouth telling people that, I had to cut this little squirt to knock him off his feet. John Stossel, I think that was his name. And Steve, and I know that I don't need to cuff nobody's ear to knock them off their feet. And I don't appreciate you saying that. He said, no, I'm sorry. It was Jerry Lawler. Oh, no. Wait a minute. No. Stand up, be a man, and answer what I'm telling you. You said that. Jerry Lawler also, don't put it on Jerry, though. Jerry didn't twist your arm to say, oh, yeah, he cuffed him right in the ear. You should have spoke up and said, well, it looked like it was a clean slap to me, but you didn't do that. But anyway, he said, well, what can we do? We can't do nothing. It's all square, man. We're square. Don't worry about it. Just don't say it again. If you say it again, I will come and see you personally, face to face. And I don't want to do that, Steve. I figured we was okay with everything, but I don't like people talking about me or getting them some heat by talking about me or make them act like they're smarter than they really are by talking about me. I'm the least person you need to talk about because I really don't care what you say about me. But when something like this that was on national TV and you say I got to cuff his ear, come on, give me a break, man. But I had the deposition. And John Stossel said, they asked him, did he hit you in the ear? John Stossel said no.
Evidence in this envelope will guarantee you it's a deposition from John Stossel. And it proves I never hit John Stossel in his ears. That lying piece of crap. A piece of dog shit. And the only thing you can do with that is let it sit, dry up, pick it up, put it in a bag, and throw it away. But I'm not going to bring it out because a lot of people around here like to say I cuffed him in his ears, the only way I could get him down. I wonder if Steve Austin anywhere around here? I doubt it. I'd like to get him face to face and see why he says that on national TV on a podcast that I cuffed him in his ears to knock him down. I thought Steve Austin and me were pretty close. Well, I don't think he's as bad as he think he is, and I guess he think I'm crippled or put down, but I've still got one good fight left.